a while since I've been on. It is the 7th of September 2021 and coming at you from Taupo, New Zealand. And it's been almost 5 years since I've been here. I came in December 2016. And so, yeah, we're in a second lockdown right now. Last year's was 7 weeks. This time it's about 3 weeks. Tomorrow we start back at what we call level two. Level two is basically like just in the change of rules where you have to wear a mask when you're in social settings. Level three was whenever you have your bubble, so your household people, and then at level three you can connect with like another bubble. So there's one other bubble you get to play with. Inappropriate. And then there's level four, which is basically you kind of just stay at home, go for walks around your neighborhood, but you can't travel city to city unless you have a really strong reason. Even at level three, you're not really supposed to be traveling as much either, unless you're like an essential worker, but they've added the essential workers list to be more expandable. So yeah, anyways, it's been really interesting. This time around, same things kind of happen. You start to question whether you're the whole meaning of life. And so everyone's definition of where we should be is different. And for me personally, it was that same thing where I was like, I need to get the out of here. And so I was like contacting my friend in Singapore, some in the States, some in Europe to see what was going on. And it's the same everywhere. They're just like lockdown situations, kind of similar no matter where you go. So it's up to you to pick. But I definitely think I need to go home next year for a couple months to visit family and friends and just kind of get into that rhythm. But not to say I know that happiness is an inside job. It doesn't really matter where I live in the world. I know that my relationship with like my emotions, my thoughts, the concepts I have about life is ultimately determines my happiness. And so, yeah, it doesn't really matter where I live. But obviously I love my life now. And does it have room for improvement? Yeah, sure. Are there things that I love and wouldn't change? Yeah, not too bad. So, I mean, I really have nothing to complain about. But it always presents the question, is this a life that I'm proud of? And right now I can say that I'm still growing quite a bit. Mentally, spiritually, physically, it's been really cool because throughout the journey, especially since the last lockdown, I've started learning different stuff about myself, and it's been amazing. And literally, as like frustration and resentment, and I work through a lot of stuff inside me, man, weight just kind of like falls off. And not like I'm trying to, but man, I'm just so much healthier than I was before, which has been a great outcome of this lockdown. Not to say I've gotten ripped or like lost a lot of weight, but it's just I feel so much healthier, which is great. And that I know that's a reflection of how I am, spiritually, mentally, physically. So that's awesome. And yeah, I'm hoping that with each day and as I take things as they are, I continue to grow in that aspect, because who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want to be the best person they can be? I mean, that's like normal, I hope. But also I've learned that surrounding yourself with really good people is important, that following that gut instinct about what's right for you and what feels peaceful is kind of like what we can follow to help guide us, which is great. And as well, I've also been learning the phrase, it is what it is. Just allows me to kind of let go of any control or need to be right. Because in a lot of cases, that I think is what causes a lot of frustration, is this need to be right or this need to be validated. And so finding that it is what it is, and realizing also that when I have conversations with people, oftentimes I find they don't really care about what I have to say. like really, and to be honest, maybe I do the same, and that's why I see that. And so I also realize like just being able to listen to people and be really present is such a gift. And so that's also something that I really want to be working on this year, which is cool. And what else? I hope that you and your loved ones and family are all safe. Safe, what does safe really mean? I hope you're all doing well. Like, freaking, you deserve to be happy, so go do fun things. All right, sending you lots of love, and I'll be definitely doing more updates about New Zealand life these next couple of months. I'm hoping to show you more about New Zealand and what's going on. Fun fact, New Zealand toilets have two buttons, and so one is a smaller button, which you can guess what it's for, and one is a larger button for those other jobs that we have. All right, cool. See you guys.